What's going on, guys and girls? It is Miscellation or Michael, and I am here with another killer idea video. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I honestly miss doing them. And you know, me and the dearest bone meat have come up with plenty of ideas that we plan to release in the near future. This idea, on the other hand, came out of the blue. I did not think I would be making this video, but an idea sparked my mind and I felt like doing it. So if you want to see some more of these killer idea videos, be sure to leave a like, comment, and let me know what you think, and subscribe for more. Dead by Daylight, the Dexter Chapter. Dexter Morgan is summoned by the entity after his spiral into darkness after the death of a loved one. While he only ever killed the people who he felt deserved it, there was always a lingering thirst to take a life, to sink his blade into a person's heart. The entity saw this and decided that Dexter Morgan, the blood spatter analyst from Miami Metro, would be a worthy champion. Dexter uses a knife as his weapon. The map would take place in an abandoned building, maybe a church with rooms covered in plastic to resemble his kill room. His power would be called the Dark Passenger. See, Dexter is a stealth killer. He's driven by the sight and smell of blood. He calls this his Dark Passenger, the desire to kill. Similar to Ghostface, he can trigger his stealth whenever he decides to. When spotted, he's broken out of stealth, but his terror radius is very small. Whilst in stealth, blood and scratch marks are highlighted with a vibrant red, which makes them easier to track. A red mist plague generators, which were previously touched by survivors, windows which were previously vaulted, and totems that were either touched or broken. These highlights can only be seen as stealth and last for about 10 to 15 seconds after a survivor stops touching a generator, after a vault, or after they touch or break a totem. I would call this his Dark Passenger, assisting him into tracking survivors. When Dexter goes on a hunt, it is extremely hard to escape him. His Mori. Dexter sweeps a survivor's leg from under them, presses his index finger on their forehead. He proceeds to slice open their cheek with a scalpel and take a sample of their blood on a blood slide before standing above their head and driving his blade directly into their heart, savoring the kill as he watches the light leave their eyes. Dexter is a very brutal serial killer. No matter what excuses he uses, no matter what he says, he enjoys the kill every single time. His first perk, Killer Hours. When injuring a survivor, they lose the ability to perform fast vaults. Their generator speeds are cut by 5/10/15%, and skill checks are harder to hit. This would entice the survivors to heal, and when paired with perks such as Thanatophobia or Sloppy Butcher, it would take a lot of their time away from completing generators, which could extend the game and possibly lead the killer into more of a dominant position. His second perk, Tonight's the Night. Within 8/6/4 seconds of reaching Bloodlust 3/2/1 in a chase, the survivor becomes exposed until either downed or until they escape the chase. The purpose behind this perk is for survivors to stop being greedy. The survivors sometimes become a bit overzealous in a chase. They extend it, become greedy, and they take an M1. This perk would make their mistake of becoming greedy very regrettable. This would encourage survivors to play smarter and use pallets earlier rather than late. And his third perk, Hex Trophy. This Hex activates once all generators are completed, similar to NOED. Any exit progression will regress at 10/15/20% speed when let go. This would stop the survivors from 99ing exit gates until this totem is broken. These perks together would make for a lot more intensity in chase while being injured, or even when about to escape. These perks would truly make you fear the killer who uses them. This is my idea for Dexter Morgan as a killer in Dead by Daylight. But here's a bonus idea. Dexter could also be a survivor. Whilst it seems weird, Dexter in the show is an anti-hero of sorts. He kills people who he feels deserve it, but he's also been hunted at many times in the show. It would be quite mental in my opinion, but Dexter could be the killer, the survivor, or both. His killer being the Dark Passenger and the survivor being Dexter Morgan, who wants to protect those who are innocent. As a survivor, his perks would include abilities to counter the killer and having more information about the killer, as he is a killer himself. And the mental games that can be played, having Dexter Morgan go against his Dark Passenger, I think would make for a very interesting story and a great addition to the lore of Dead by Daylight. That was my idea for the Dexter chapter in Dead by Daylight. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any ideas that you would like to see me speak on, be sure to leave them down below. Me and Bone Meat will get to work on them, and we're gonna have fun making them. Nevertheless, I will catch y'all in the next one. Stay tuned. Sayonara.
About this fucking ice cold world that we in, heart full of all this hate. Fuck they lemonade. I like sipping 80 proof straight when on chase. I like like sipping any proof. Pull that shit up till I black out, then I tell the truth.